Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the channel. Another live stream, another Monday night, another new week of daily races. Hope we're all good. Hope you enjoyed the F1 yesterday. A little bit in the middle, wasn't it? Quite a disappointing first win, if ever that is possible, in Formula 1, but we certainly saw that yesterday. But there we go. John, how we doing? James, how we doing? I missed those messages at the start, sorry, but we're basically saying it's like Wreckfest. So, nothing new there. Hope we are all good. Not long until we go karting as well. What will that be now? 4 weeks away? Not too shabby. Looking forward to that. You think you should have not give the place, John, do you reckon? Right, hopefully as well tonight, just to preempt what can all go wrong, hopefully no issues with the stream tonight. Hopefully no dropouts, which we had in the last stream. Hopefully issues have decided not to come back. We shall see. Now, I was talking to John a little bit just before we came on about well, about this race basically. A fairly mixed grid. We are starting to see people venture towards 3 or 4 different types of cars, but I set a couple of laps. We'll try and really hammer down and improve on that time, which I hope we could do. I wanted to try and start from the back a little bit, or middle of the grid, something like that. So yeah, it is a weird one with Lando, because the gap after the pit stop, I think the pit stop was affected by the team, wasn't it? Oscar had a slow pit stop. But then I was trying to work out where he lost the rest of the time. I think it might have been traffic or something like that. I can't quite remember. But I was trying to look at it thinking, like, where did that 5-second gap come from? I know Lando pushed to sort of prove the point, but like, where did that 5-second gap like exist? Hard to sort of say that didn't come from Lando pretty much winning the race, but nonetheless. Rightio. We're in this one. We're going to be starting from the back. Lovely stuff. That's what we want. Right, we've got Rapid James. Bucky's in this one. Demo as well. Has Demo seen us since we killed him and that video went up on YouTube? It was one of my best performing videos. I think it got like 10 or so thousand views. A YouTube short of me killing Demo twice, I think. Well, he's replied saying have a good race in the pre-chat lobby race. Right, minimum number of pit stops 1. So we got to bear that in mind as well. I didn't actually... Can we check the tyre wear? No, we can't. What a wally. Yeah, can you imagine if you lost the championship by less than 7 points? That would be... Excuse me. That would be brutal. Right, starting from the back in this one, we have decided to jump onto, or into, the Veyron. Try something a little bit different. Andrew Tate races on Gran Turismo. Minimum 1 pit stop, absolutely. So we'll either pit lap 6 or 7. We'll check the fuel. We'll probably pit earlier, since higher fuel at the start doing more damage to the tyres. So we'll do the longer 7 stint on a fresher set with less fuel. That's if we decide to pit in the middle of the race. We could go for a massive undercut if we could dare to try. But for this first one, we'll try and just settle in. Try and get our moves done on track, which is going to be very difficult and pretty much impossible around here. Look how much earlier we're having to lift and brake already. Right, these three getting pretty close on the apex there. Oh! Almost. Everyone trying to line up single file. Not quite seeing where each other's bumpers are. Well, we've got to go for this, haven't we? Why not? Right, now I bumped into apex there. Just ran a little bit too far. Struggled to get back across to give him the space, but he stays out in front. All good, all good. Away we go. And we'll give him a little nudge there. Doing our best to work with him. Demo on the inside there. I probably should have done a bit better at giving him some more space there. Didn't see him until last minute. Didn't realise he was there until I turned and thought, what's that? Getting in the way. Now, that was definitely my fault, that. Keep going. Struggling a lot. Pointlessly trying to slipstream a McLaren when the Veyron is so much faster in a straight line. Oh, we get through though. Go. We get through. Right, someone else going into the pits there to try and undercut this group ahead. They're obviously sick of getting held up. Pitted at the start of lap 1. How'd you manage that? Or do you mean pitted at the start, pitted on lap 1? Did you actually pit without completing a full lap? Oh, just understeered. Running wide on that first left-hander of the apex there, of the chicane there. Oh no. It's so easy to lose time and momentum around here. Right, Damo's behind us. Damo's alongside us. I was about to say it, or I thought I was about to say it, Damo's in front of us. Not quite though. Yeah, definitely want to stay out now. I don't think we got any Italians in this one, John. We might be alright. Right, 8.5 to the lead. Ooh, running wide. Damo's alongside. And Damo's in front. Yellow flag's up ahead though. Is that someone gone off? Yes it is. That's a penalty. To me. My fault. Oh, I'm very surprised there. I thought that was a penalty. Are we driving the update yet, by the way? I didn't actually pay attention when I booted this up whether or not it installed an update. I can't remember. Are we on the new update yet? I presume that if we were going to see the new track as Daily Race C. I presume that was going to be the... It's normally what they do. Update is Thursday this week. There we go. Right, well, we'll try and get on Thursday or Friday then. Have a look at said new update. Right. Yeah, we're not change actually. Oh, I've refueled! Why? You idiot. We don't actually need to change tyres. There's the tyre wear is not that bad. So we can actually pit at any point in the race. I started refueling though. What a div. What a div. I should be out in front of him for a start. Oh, nearly lost it. Yeah, track limits, that one's fair enough, that. Annoyingly. Well, what little progress we were making is now definitely being lost. Nah, I've gone wide. Penalty. Oh, I'm driving badly now. Struggling now. Oh, I actually should have changed tyres. Not helping that we're on heavier fuel than everybody else now. Vicar, how are we doing? Hope we're all good. I can't remember if I said hello when you when I first saw your name there. Hope we're all well. Actually, I forgot to... I didn't have a chance to check before we came on. I was meant to look when the live stream was counting down. Adam messaged me about a championship, or Triple Crown I think it was called. A championship of some sort. Does anyone know what that's about? We'll see. I have to check my messages after this, but it looked like it was like a one-night event race type thing. So, should be good. Do you know what it is, John, do you? What the event is? Three 24-minute endurance. Oh, yes. Is it Nürburgring 24 hours or is that GP? I'm presuming it's GP. Not specify which cars. Oh, I'm up for that. That'll be amazing. That'll be awesome. Why 24 minutes? That's a random amount of time. Sounds good though. Right, let's see if we can catch up for P7 here. Trying my absolute best. I'm going to say that despite all... Oh my god, as I run wide there. Despite my best driving ability and will in the world, I will say that the extra fuel is what's doing it. Even though it's absolutely got nothing to do with it, I will blame my earlier mistake of fueling in the pit stop. Right, we're catching though. Within a second. Ah, mini 24 minutes, that makes sense. Fair play, I'll take that, that makes sense. 24 minute, right. Love it. Right, here we go. He's made a mistake on the exit. Now, can we try our very best to catch here? We're closing. This is what we want. Oh! What a stupid place to try and go for an overtake, but it was worth trying. We've had one of those races, I thought we might as well try and liven it up. I nearly hugely regretted that though. We live to fight on. Always forget just how early you need to actually shift in this thing to really make it worthwhile. Here's the leader coming into the pits now. Oh, brilliant racing. Brilliant racing. He's going to have the run out the exit. No, he's not. Not quite. That was amazing racing, that. Really, really good. Side by side through that chicane. We need to get a replay of that. He's going to come back. Here he goes. He's going to go to the inside. I really did think he was going to brake later than us. I left the space there as well, just in case he does go to the inside. It's then compromised him. The guy behind, looking to get in front and make his way through. They go side by side into that first chicane, and they break away from us. We might just hold on to this. This might actually be a P6. Whoa! I obviously don't want to hold on to the gearbox. Right, I think we're all good. Demo might look for this if he can close the gap. He's within half a second. Certainly within reach. No. Demo is right on us now. Go. Oh man, he did so well there. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was clever if it was. Where I braked so much earlier to try and favour the better exit, and he just kept his car there. He just knew he didn't have to move, and I would not be able to get that better exit, that better run. Here we go. Hold it! Oh! Oh, I'm so glad he went wide, because we both got a good exit there. Yes! That was awesome racing there. Xenophon, how we doing? Billy Bob, how are we doing? Whew. P5. That is actually a really good race, that. It certainly lived up to expectation. I think the Veyron probably outperformed. Don't know if a few people dropped off the track, but I feel like we were ahead of where we should have been there. Great racing with Demo as usual, though. Tremendous, tremendous fun that was. Good battles all throughout, to be fair. Not often we can say that about Gran Turismo or Daily Race C. Where is he at? That was absolutely mega. You see if Demo jumps into chat. Sometimes he does. Yeah, Demo's class. Hopefully he has forgiven me after. If you haven't seen it, by the way, it's way down in the shorts feed now. But there was a clip at Sardinia where I like murdered him once, and then he just about saved it, and then I just went straight into him again, and I murdered him for another time. How we doing, David? Hope we're all good. I thought that was someone in the garden there. Hope we are all doing good. Should we try and do... What should we do? Should we do qualifying, or should we try and stay at the back again? Because that was quite good. I think we probably can pit early as well and go for the undercut. Yeah, I probably forgot by the end of that stream. I definitely felt a lot worse than what he did, probably. Shoulders out, elbows out for Daily Race B. T-shirt time. Come on, I'll stick with. I think I'll stick with the Veyron. We go with an orange Veyron though. Orange for McLaren. Right. Let's try and get down at least into the 24s, and we want to be aiming for as close to the 23s, but that is super difficult in this car and around this track, so let's see what we can do. Let's go. The t-shirt game, if people do not know, you need to guess what my lap in purple will be, my qualifying time, my best lap of this quali session. We should get 3 laps put in altogether. Lap 1, I'm going to try and take somewhat easy. Turn 1 is a killer. It's always really, really difficult, that corner. So get your guesses in. If you guess correctly, all 3 decimal places, free t-shirt from the merch store. Links in the description for that. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Alex, how are we doing? 24009. 24009. That's a mighty quick lap, to be fair. Actually, I'll be happy with that. If we get anywhere close to that, I'll be happy. Right, it always throws me off on the qualifying runs on this track because the marker boards that they have in the race are not there. 24.1. Oh, wow. Right, that's good stuff. Not bad for a first lap. 2 more laps then. By the way, can I just ask, when you're watching the stream, because I've noticed when I'm editing back the videos and stuff, when you're watching the stream, do you hear very, like, bassy thuds coming through off the wheel, through the microphone? Do you ever hear, like, a boom, 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 like, constantly? So I was editing a video the other day, I was like, that sound does my head in. Really, really annoying. Because I've got the microphone mounted onto the actual frame itself. Used to really do me head in when I'm editing the videos. Right, let's go again. We'll not quite, unfortunately, have enough time to get another lap in after this. So I really am doing my best to make this one count. Just trying to improve this. If I can improve this by a 10th and get down to the 23s, I'll be mega happy. Go. Go. Oh, it's not quite going to be enough. Right, 24.04. Did anyone guess that? I think Alex was the closest overall. Oh, Bama's got a close one. What was Bama's guess? I can't see. Oh! Yes, Bama was closest. Only 100th off. Just think, if I was 100th quicker, you'd have had yourself a t-shirt. New subscriber. Nick, thank you very much. Very, very kind. Appreciate that. Right, we'll come back to that. We'll do some more guesses for best quali time next time round. Right, we're going to start P7. Middle of the grid for this one. This is probably where we're worth pitting early. I actually do think the tyre change is worth it. By the end of it, that was a bit of a killer, that. What do we reckon? Pit middle of the race or carry on throughout, pit early and then get the undercut? Too tight to send it to Alabama. Also very true. It'd be more than the t-shirt is worth. Larry's won many times and then been kind enough to not hold me to the to worldwide shipping. Yeah, it's the only way I'm going to shift and bring 12 t-shirts to Carton. Right, let's give this a go. Starting P7. Should we pit early? What do we think? Or should we go middle of the race? We'll see how lap 1 unfolds. If we get some clean air, we'll keep going. If we're going to pit middle of the race, definitely going to change tyres, because that was a killer at the end. Exactly. It depends if we're stuck behind traffic. John says, box when I tell you. Right, let's go. We're just going to drive straight into trouble here. I can just absolutely tell. Oh! Almost. What do we think? Swap the cars, Lando. Right, well, we'll swap with the Italian. How about that? We'll go in front. He's going to continue sending it. What do we think? Box or not? Right, I'm staying out. Someone boxed in front. Two of us side by side here. Never really ends well. Thankfully, we can just say that that didn't end badly. Look at that. P1 absolutely running away with it now. Oh my god, we just get through there. Right, we got clean air now. We just get through there. He had a bit of a snap. Just probably salvages our race, I would say. Right, let's go. We'll stay out. We'll pit middle of the race and change tyres, I think, potentially. Although track position is... Oh, John's... I didn't see your message saying box, John. I saw all the others. I didn't see box. Should we box now? Or not? Box now or not? Don't box. Right, okay. Clean air. Just. By about 1 second. Matching your race pace, is that good? Oh no. Right, this might be tricky here because now they're starting to break up a little bit. P1's long gone, but these guys are trying to sort of get back ahead of each other a little bit, I think. Right, this is the problem now. We can't box to try and undercut these guys because we're going to end up in a load of traffic. About 26 seconds lost, I think, in the pits, something like that. Got no choice but to try and go around the long way here. This might not really pay off. Nope. He absolutely Verstappen's into me there. Got Geordie Watt on the program on the TV. He'll just think I've tried to like ram him off there. Oh, he goes into the pit. Right, he's definitely lost time there because he's not anticipated going into the pits until the last minute, I think. Geordie Rosa. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you don't mean the like the cops on camera thing, do you? Is that what you're talking about? The Rosas? I don't know. Oh yeah, it is the cops on camera type stuff. Oh, there'll be plenty of that. Right, 3.7 to the leader. He has lost a little bit of time somewhere. Right, we'll come into the pits now. We just got to hope we don't fall into traffic. Race leader served a penalty. Best thing he can do now is also go into the pits. There we go. Not the best pit exit. We're definitely going to change tyres this time. And do not refuel. Let's go. Hopefully no traffic, no traffic, no traffic. Come on. I think we might just avoid the traffic here. Hopefully. Depends how quickly we're going to get out here. Yeah, a couple of people are going to end up in front of us. Nightmare. Quite a few people in front. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, still an okay gap. Got about 2-second gap. Hopefully that is enough. Let's try and close this gap to the leader. Let's go. What do we think we need to get this gap down to? 25 seconds now. That was 25.4. What do we think we need to get that down to come out in front? $24.8. $24.4.5. Right, we're catching up to these guys now. So these are going to be pitting at the end of the race if they haven't already. In fact, actually, I do think that these are probably the people that have pitted early, some of these. Everyone's doing a no tyre change. Problem being is the tyres at the end were pretty done in. And I have, at least to the leader, I have made back just under 2 seconds. So it might actually be worth doing the tyre change. Just means you've got to push quite a bit in the race once you come out the pits. Right, we've gained back 2 seconds now to the leader. $23.4. I think this guy here in front of us, Dam, that's how you pronounce his name, Swedish name. I'm sure he was the race leader at one point. I might be wrong. But you can see how much he's getting held up by traffic. Here we go. Right, we've got past 1. Right, 8 in front of us now. Right, we should have him on the straight here. Should have him on the straight. Yeah, only the front tyres going. Well, for us in this, it's the left side. The right tyres are fine. The left tyres are absolutely shot to bits. Right, I had to trust that it wasn't going to just launch it to the inside there or come off the brakes more than he could afford to. 22.3 to the leader. Obviously he's not going to tyre change. So it's just trying to work out how long is his pit stop actually going to take. With the tyre change, we went from 3 seconds behind the leader to 25 seconds behind the leader. So there's 22 seconds with a tyre change. It's probably about 20 seconds and a half without. So we are going to come out very close at least. .1. 4 laps left to go. 22 seconds. 21.9. Right, we're closing. This doesn't mean, by the way, that we're gonna... This doesn't mean that we're gonna win the race when he goes into the pits. Because there is people in front of us that have done their pit stops. But at least we know if we've got him cleared, anybody that pits in front of us will come out behind us. Yeah, that was my fault. Slight little nudge there. He almost lost it. That would have been pretty bad crack if he did bin that, to be fair. That would have all been my fault. Right, lost quite a bit of time there on that last lap. Still got fastest lap? Yep, we still do. Unless someone gains the most major of slipstreams around here, I don't think anyone will be improving on that, given the tyre wear. I'm fairly sure those guys in the top 4 have to be coming into the pits. I'm fairly sure they've not been in the pits. But I could be very wrong. I just do not know. The leader, 21.5 seconds up the road. He definitely, obviously, needs to pit. We know that. The guy behind him's pretty close, and then like the two behind also aren't too far off either. But I wouldn't understand how someone, just by undercutting, if that's the case, managed to get 10 seconds ahead of me up the road. I just don't think that that's possible. So I do believe that the top 4 are still to pit. I think we're on for P2 here, if I've worked it out right, but I'm starting to doubt if I have or not. 21.3 is that gap. .2, 21.1, 21.0, 20.9. Come on, they're going to go into the pits this lap. What do we think? What do we think? It's a painfully slow pit stop when you're actually in. See who follows, if anyone follows. P2 is, as I thought. Right, here we go. There's P1. So P3's gone in as well. Jim's gone in. And then Moke in front of us hasn't. So there we go. So it's us two fighting for the win. But he's just a little bit too far ahead, I would say. Oh, here's someone coming out though. Wow. Nicely done. Track limits. Oh, 1 second penalty. Brutal. Come on, we've got to hold on to the podium. Four seconds to the guy behind. Go. Oh, I think they're far enough away. We should just have the podium on this one. Wow. That is mega. Right, and we'll come home with that. Think about where we would have been if we didn't change tyres. 2.8 is the gap there. That's after serving a 1 second penalty. Think of where we'd have been if we didn't change tyres. Whew. That was a mega race, that one. That was absolutely mega. I love these daily races. P3. What a treat. Wow. Right, I'm making a note of that one. Wonderful. That was good fun. Yeah, fresh tyres helped. Yeah, I don't think I would have caught up that pack in that way. Although we would have potentially been a little bit in front of them had we not changed tyres. It's more a case then of defending and holding on to that time. Any particular car you want a livery for? I don't know. I don't think we have one for the Veyron, and we'll probably be in that for the rest of the night. I never expect the liveries, by the way, mate. I know you know that, but I just want to mention it again. I think we stick with the Veyron. I'm a fan. Ah, is it that long for the tyre change? I thought it was a little bit less, to be honest, for the tyre change. To be fair, there was a 21 second gap, and that guy came out right in front of us, so pretty much 21 seconds lost for a pit stop without the tyre change. And I think we lost about 23 seconds. I think it is maybe it's closer to that 2 seconds, but that was me trying to do like the rough maths as I was going around the track. I couldn't quite remember what the numbers were, so I had it at about 23, but I'm probably wrong. Right, let's try and get some better laps in here. Right, get your guesses in. We will have enough time for 4 laps here. 4 laps. What will our lap in purple be? Our best lap time. That's the corner that I need to work on the most, probably. Yeah, no change. It takes 1 second stationary. Very true, yeah. 23.912, I think that's his for Alex. Right, 24.3. Let's try and improve on that. At least 0.3, of course. Right, I think there I need to do less braking and just downshift quicker. Just cut across the grass while we're on. Although technically, oh, maybe I was wrong there then. I was going to say notch that limit until you go across the white line on the yellow line on the curb. Yeah, none of them changing tyres. I think it depends, doesn't it? If you're out front, you want to hold on to the position. Middle of the pack like I was there, it's sort of debatable. And if you're at the back, you probably do want to change tyres to have every chance you kind of making up time. Yeah, definitely. All info helps, because at the front of the grid, you're happy being on worse tyres and just defending like crazy, because it's hard to overtake around here anyway. And I think if we didn't change tyres, whether or not we would have made up as much time as we did, I don't know. But had we have come out in front of that guy, we would have had a better chance of holding on to it and defending. Right, let's try and close this to the ghost here. This lap, and then another 2 more we'll have time for. Right, that's what we want there. As early as you can on the power. Turned in and go. Right, that's better. That's about a 10.5 close there. So this will be a 24.1.5 or something. There we go, not far off. That's better. Oh, I've had to lift a bit though. Desperately trying to keep that front tyre in. Yes! 23.853. Did anyone have that? We're almost another 10th up here. Just now ripped the wheel off the ripped the wheel like off the podium thing there. Off the rig. Oh, we were 10th up. That's so frustrating. Bosh. I went from doing the best lap I've ever done to the worst lap. Job's a good one. I might do a video where we do every Gran Turismo lap in reverse. Grass got you, it certainly did. Oh, how much of a killer is that corner there? Over the hill, you can't see what you're doing or where you're going. Thashern, how we doing? Hope we're all good. Red Fox in this one. Right, straight back in for another. Right, let's go. P6 for this one. Now, knowing what we know from the last race, should we try and stay out? Or should we do the same middle of the race pit stop that we did and change the tyres? We had great performance at the end. It all decides. This first lap decides it all, I'm trying to say. Whoa! Right, so lucky not to lose too much there. What do we think? Try something different? Pit early or stay out? Pit early it is. Right, do not change, do not refuel, let's go. Yeah, G saying early. I think that that was possibly a sign of things to come if we hung about there. Right, straight out again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, loads of clean air here. Hopefully we can just try and settle in. So basically what we now want is all of the race leaders and all the guys up ahead to do the same thing, but the other way around. So we don't want them to pit and make up that time and have the better performance in the tyres. We just want them to fight, lose time, and we gain that back when they do go into the pits. No worries at all, John. Catch you back here in a little bit. With a little bit of more tyre management that we've got to think about. That's the only thing. because those lefts do not like this track. Right, we want that number to be as close to 21 seconds as possible. In terms of the gap to the leader. That's what we basically need it down to when they go into the pits. If we can at all manage that. Oh no! Oh, 21.8, still the gap though. Somehow. I'll be honest, James, I didn't think the definition of that camera would have been even good enough for you to notice. Or for you to see. 22 the gap. I think giving up is what it's called, James. 22.1, come on. Start closing back up a bit. Just losing half a tenth here and there around this lap, around the track. .4 is the gap. You really want to be making inroads, considering they're all in traffic. We're not closing the gap at all to them at the moment. We've still got the fastest lap. Please don't be a penalty. Whatever you do, please don't be a penalty. Oh, come on. I'm losing too much time. $22.9. Come on. Not managing to close at all at the minute. Losing too much time now. The slight plus side is that it seems everybody's going long on this one, so everyone in front of us is yet to pit, but we're not going to make up as many positions as we maybe hope for here if I keep losing time like this. I might be able to get onto the podium or get in front of the podium, but that would be about it, I think. Come on. $23.3. Losing time. Oh, he's coming into the pits now. Interesting, very interesting. Why is that then? I think he's made a mistake. I don't mean accidentally driving into the pits, but made a mistake on this exit and thought, right, now's the time to jump in the pits then. To be fair, here we go. So P1 now, so two of them have gone in. P1 and 2 went in, and the new P1 would come out behind us in the pits. So P3 is the best that we can be aiming for here. Unless I'm mistaken, that is the race leader there. That's Shark there. So he has changed tyres, probably a lap later than he's maybe thought he was going to. So he has changed tyres. We're going to have to try our very best to defend here, since that is pretty much the race leader. But he's going to be on fresher tyres. The question is, do we defend against him, or do we still try and attack now? Because we could have P2 in this race. As it stands, we would come out in front, I think, of the Swede in P1. Right, well, he's gone for it. Yeah, good move. Right, we're having a good scrap here. We're having a good scrap here. This is the funny thing. We are fighting for the win as long as we can fight and stay within 21 seconds of the guy currently in the lead. Otherwise, it's no longer a fight for the lead. This makes it interesting now. 21.2 to the leader. You're almost thinking, should I have let Shark go? He was quicker than me the whole race. He's on fresh tyres. Should I have let him go? Signature move imminent. Do not say that. Come on. Have a bit of faith. Oh my god, that's so close. Oh my god. So unbelievably close. We swing back underneath. We end up back in front again. We're having a cracking race here, but he's going to really hate the fact that I haven't let him past, which even I'm regretting now, thinking I probably should have done. And let him battle for the lead in front of us. That shows though the difference. He's on fresher tyres and that shows how hard it is to get past. You always compromise yourself on any of these corners when you're trying to overtake someone. So he's going to go again to the inside here. Exactly the same. Rinse and repeat of the... Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was. I thought he was going to go at the inside. Gave him the space. I was waiting for him to go for the move. He's 21.6. This will be really close going into the pits here. It's going to be whether or not he gets a good, clean run into the pits. Surely we can't be battling for the race win here. He has to come out in front of us. Yeah, probably going to wait until last lap. Wouldn't surprise me. Here he comes into the pits though. 21.3 is the gap. Exactly the same thing. We get back to the inside again. Here we go. Here we go. Where's Dame going to come out? Is he going to come out in front? There he is there. There he is. There is no way that this strategy almost worked for us. No way that this worked as well as that has done. Huge moment there. Almost losing it. Shark's absolutely going to have the run on us here. I'm going to go to the inside. He can do the exact same thing again. It's worked the past 4 or 5 times for us. He's going to have a much better run this time, though. We're going to have the shorter distance inside line, so we're going to be still back in front. We just have to park it so gently on the apex. There we go. Go! P2. Oh, what a battle that was with Shark. That was amazing. What a race. I did not expect to be battling or as close to the race win there as we actually ended up. Wow. That shows you the power of the undercut on this. There's only one strategy that you can try and go for. Wow, that undercut worked so well. So well. Really clean race in there. I don't think we had any contact pretty much with where's he gone? Oh, don't see he's left. Oh, there he is there. Shark. That was absolutely just top stuff, that. Top tier racing. Wonderful. Not too shabby. Right, we'll have that. We do one more race. One more. Cheers, Alex. Cheers, well, thank you. I thought he was going to go for it on that last lap, you know. I really did. Right, let's go again. In the Veyron. We're sticking with the Veyron all night here. One more. Fantastic result, absolutely. Without the battling, it could have been P1. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, enough time for 4 laps here. Let's try my best to get another improvement on that 23.8. What do we think it will be? Guesses in for what our lap time will be. I was trying to go as far into the corner before braking a bit later there, but I actually think that corner, you're so much better off braking much earlier and just powering through the corner. Oh, I was going to say, that's one of the ones that is the line to take, like one wheel on the grass, but so difficult to do without binning it. That always used to be the way to do it anyways. It might not be the way to do it after updates, I don't know. Can't remember if you've had an update since we last raced this track. ACC Tuesday. Not tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm actually rehearsing. I actually am legitimately rehearsing with the band tomorrow. Oh, come on. Need to be doing much better than this. That's it. That's better. Go. Oh man, I was doing so much better there. And then lost it all in that last corner. Or lost a big chunk of time in that last corner, that previous corner. .2. Oh, still not an improvement on our best time. One more lap. It's got to be. We've got to be doing better. Come on. Oh, I've lost it again on that exit. Probably just not have enough time to get one more lap in, I don't think. Oh, we might do. We might have enough time to get one more lap in. Let's go. Not quite. Close enough. Oh, go P3 for this one. P3, what do we do? Sending it on the ghost, exactly. That's the only way to go. What do we think then? What do we think for this? P3, do we go early into the pits? Do we not? Do we try and undercut? Do we stay out with them? Do we race against them on track? Look at how many people we got the jump on. The guys who are P2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we got the jump on them in the previous race. Could the same happen to us? This is going to be difficult, this. James is saying, go along. Alex saying the same. G, was that you in the chat there saying hello, viewers? Or was that someone else? I didn't catch the name. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be difficult. We got a Lambo and an Aston Martin in front of us. Let's go. And an Aston behind us as well. What do we think on strategy? Keep an eye out. Let me know your thoughts. Let's go. More difficult if we become the leader of the race early on though, as well. Already a mistake from Shark there. Right, let's go. Oh, we've been hit. We've been hit and pushed off. We're alright though, let's keep going. Stick at the top, no tyre change. One of these going to go for it. They're going to, surely. I'm going to have to trust they're not going to. Right, we have to assume that Shark is on pace. And just try and stay as close to him as we can do. .5. Try and stay on its tail, absolutely. Luckily this time round we've got slipstreams and the likes. Now P3, 4 and 5, who pitted, a few of them pitted early behind us. They did have a bit of a scrap and lose themselves some time early on. Hopefully that serves us well in the end of the race, providing we don't do the same. 1.4 the gap. Try and keep it within this 1.5, I think. Want to be as low to 124 times as we possibly can be. As low in the 124 times as we can be, I should say. Here we go, another mistake from Shark. Gap down to 1 second. Let's go. We do gain a lot in the straights. Gained over a 10th on this back straight. Still carrying just a little bit too much speed on that first left-hander. Right, we need to start working out our kind of, if this happens then we do this, if this happens then we do that. What happens here if we get in front? I don't think I've got the pace to try and push on and get rid of him, and I think more time would be lost ending up trying to battle him. I think at that point we probably do go into the pits if it's before the halfway mark. Box lap 12, James is saying. It would just be an absolute killer if we box lap 12 and then we come out the pits to find we've been undercut by quite a few of the grid, which is what we've managed to do in the previous races. That's a good lap. Right, clearly the talk about what happens if we get in front of him was not worth it, because I don't think it's going to happen. I think we closed initially when he made a couple of mistakes, but now he's on proper pace here. Yeah, I hate being in P1 at the start of the race. I always end up binning it. I normally say it's by choice because I don't like being at the front. I prefer to try and chase. It's a lot more exciting. I can't hack the pressure at the front of the grid. If I start on pole position, I'm not a fan. Right, I am thinking about pitting end of this lap. What do we think? I think we pit end of this lap. Thoughts, please. Yeah, I'm losing time just a bit here. What do we think? Into the pits? Yeah, big train behind, I know. That is the only problem. That is the only problem. Copy Shark. Fair enough. We'll stick with it. Please don't be a penalty. Right, we're catching up. .4. That's got to be closing. Yeah, I was going to say, definitely had a better exit there. Not by much though. Right, we're still on good pace here. Overall. Real Sharks, it was set at 23.9 in the race here. That must have been the lap where I was like, right, he's on pace. Didn't actually notice he'd set that. .4 the gap. Johnny, how we doing? Copy Shark, yeah. I just can't close this 1 second gap that we've got to him at the moment. We had a great battle once we were actually alongside each other and I was able to cost him a little bit of time. I'm struggling now for sure. Right, has he made a mistake there? Just maybe he's going a little bit too wide. Here we go. No. I thought that was going to be the start of a good run closing in on him there. .4 the gap, come on. Right, he's had a moment. He's had a moment. It hasn't even cost him half a tenth. We saw that as well. That was a big snap he had there. Not even enough to close half a tenth on him. He's had this one covered right from the start, I think. I don't know if the tyre wear is any better in that Lambo than what we're seeing in the Veyron here, but it's not starting. It's starting to not look too great. .3. He's got a penalty. He's got a penalty. He's got a penalty. This might be enough for us to claw this back here. That's going to be really unlucky if he gets it. If he loses this race off a penalty. That's going to be pretty brutal. We should get past him here. Right, he might go into the pits this lap, since he's already lost time on this lap. No, he stays out. Right, we're both going to be going into the pits now. It's a case of who else goes in and who has stayed out, pitted earlier, got the undercut. Whatever. Here we go. Moment of truth. Also really need a really good pit entry. Right, I think that was decent. Oh, no, don't change. And don't refuel. Go, 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 go. Right, P3's in the pits. Oh, such a long pit exit. P4 into the pits. P5 into the pits. P6 into the pits, but for some reason it's saying he's in front of us. Why? Go, 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 go. Yes! We've done it. It does actually end up being the order that everyone went in. It seems everyone, apart from one or two, has pitted right at the end. Shark with a 4-second gap. I don't know how that's ended up being the case. I don't know how he's ended up with a 4-second gap. Unless he has changed tyres. Maybe he's accidentally at this point. Don't bin it. Don't bin it. Yeah, well, I don't know why Shark did change tyres. Must have been a mistake, I'm guessing. Either way, though, we'll have this. Do not bin it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yes. Right, we have the race win. And what a nice little high that is to end the stream on. Wonderful. Boom. And it was at that moment it all went wrong. No, there we go. That's not too bad. A race win to end the stream. We managed to do it without our signature move correct. And I tell you what, that Veyron is a really, really good race car. I'm assuming at some point in the week we'll try and get back on. I don't think I can do Thursday because we're doing football on Thursday. So maybe it's Friday. Friday we'll do another stream. We'll check out the new update. We'll do a couple more races. And hopefully we'll really enjoy that one. Fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to that. There we go though. P1. Job is a good one. Oh, I think he's left. He has. Good stuff, though. Enjoyed that one. There we go. We will end the stream there on a high. Not too shabby. Don't stream on Thursday. I'm playing football on Thursday anyway, so can't do that, so that's fine. But we'll probably do Friday, I think. We will probably do Friday. There we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's nice to get back and doing a nice stream. We've had so many crap streams that, to be honest with you, I've not even bothered playing or showing any interest in Gran Turismo for probably about a month now, month and a half. I've really not been enjoying it, but that was a bit different. Finally, maybe Gran Turismo is back on form. Friday we'll look forward to as well. We'll try and stream on Friday if we can, and we do maybe a little bit of Group 3 at Spa as well, but we need to qualify high up the grid for that one before we even think about that. But there we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Enjoy what is left of your Monday night, and I will catch you all hopefully on Friday. Toodles!